Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell, today we are doing something different. We're doing a food review. We're doing Häagen-Dazs ice cream versus Ben & Jerry's. We'll see which one is better. They're starting to get melted, so I'm gonna get started. Let's start with Häagen-Dazs because why not? All right. Okay. Maybe they're not starting to get melted. So that's what it looks like on the inside, if you're seeing what I'm seeing. So it looks like a lot of vanilla. You see those chocolate chunks. You also see a little bit of cookie. Why don't we open this guy as well? Because we're doing it at the same time. All right. Okay. This one didn't have an inside seal. This is the Ben & Jerry's. Looks like they give a little more. The size is bigger. You also see a little bit chocolate chip and a cookie dough part in there as well. So let's get started. All right, so let's see here. Spoon. So we said we're starting with Häagen-Dazs, so we will start with Häagen-Dazs. We'll try to get a little bit of everything in there. All right, there we go. See a little bit of the ingredients. I don't know if it's because I'm hungry, but that's a very good. Sweet, but not too sweet. You taste the chocolate, not overpowering. You taste the cookie, not overpowering. That's going to be tough to beat. All right. Now Ben & Jerry's. Try to get a little bit of each of the ingredients in this as well. Ben & Jerry's. There you see it. Okay, so that's good as well. A lot more buttery, a lot more pronounced cookie. All in all, I would say the prevailing taste on this one, Ben & Jerry's, butter. This, very well balanced, Häagen-Dazs. So I'm thinking Häagen-Dazs will take it, but let's finish them off just to confirm. Okay, let's do another one of this. Okay, and I should have been using different spoons, but I do have a second spoon. Back to Häagen-Dazs. This has a more pronounced milk taste. Ice cream taste, I would even say. Doesn't have as much butter it tastes like. Back to Ben & Jerry's. Doesn't taste as chocolatey. It tastes just butter. You get a lot of cookie, a lot of dough. They're both good. They're both good. But something about this just tastes cleaner. Not as overpowering with the butter. This is still good, but I was leaning towards this at the beginning. Still leaning towards that. So, let's see how it goes. All right. Some more Ben & Jerry's. Okay, I'm getting more of the vanilla now. Maybe there was just a lot of butter concentrated on the top, a lot of butter and cookie chunks. But getting more of the vanilla, still a pronounced butter taste though. Häagen-Dazs. It's good. So the way I might describe it is that this has strong butter taste, like I've been saying probably several times by now. And it seems like butter and cookie is the star of this show. This, it seems like the base. The vanilla base is the star. And you have some nice chocolate and cookie dough on top of that to complement it. If that makes sense. compare. It could also be because, let me try to show you one. These cookie chunks in the Ben & Jerry are quite large compared to the ones in the Haagen-Dazs. Try to grab one really quick. You kind of see it. They're more just little bits versus kind of cube chunks in the Ben & Jerry's. Warm water for the drink was a good call. This is a lot of ice cream. Cookie dough is a strong flavor here, very buttery cookie dough. Okay, so after having this a good bit, probably eating more of this, and this is a bigger size versus this Haagen-Dazs, I could see how in comparison this could taste a touch even bland maybe, because it doesn't have that strong buttery note from the cookie dough. I think it's really a matter of preference, and so I'm warming it more to this, but this was my initial impression, better option, but let's see if it changes. Okay, so it seems like a lot more cookie dough is showing up here now on the Haagen-Dazs side. So it started to get a little bit more buttery. Now there's not quite as much cookie left on the Ben & Jerry side, so it's starting to get a little bit more vanilla-y. So it could just be the blend, which part you're eating. A little bit of butter there, cookie bit. Okay, I think we're just about done on both of them. Mostly vanilla there, and mostly vanilla there. Let me try to clean out my mouth with some water before I finish it off. Prepare myself for a final kind of taste test. Okay, so that's all done. A little bit of cookie dough at the end, mostly vanilla. Looks like it's pretty similar here. It's a lot of butter. Okay, so that one's done as well. Okay. All right. So final verdict. I think this warmed up to me throughout because in a way it makes the Haagen-Dazs seem bland. Doesn't have as much butter here, not as much cookie bits. But I don't want my ice cream tasting so strongly of butter at the end of the day. I wouldn't say this is bad. I wouldn't say I would ever purchase this again though. If it's just getting ice cream that I want. I don't want ice cream tasting like butter. I don't think I even had a butter pecan that tastes as strong, as buttery as butter flavor as this. This, I can see where this can be a touch bland compared to the Ben & Jerry's, the Haagen-Dazs. But I think the base is just so good here. The ingredients just seem simpler, cleaner. And again, the chocolate chips and the cookie dough are more complements to the good vanilla base. Versus here, where it just seems like either in the base or the cookie dough, there's just so much cookie dough, or so much butter in the base, or so much butter in the cookie that it gets overpowering. Granted, you're not supposed to eat 2 tubs at once. This is 2,000 calories, 1,000 or so each, but just for the sake of comparison. So, thank you for watching. That's it for today. I have some other, food reviews coming up. Again, please do like, share, subscribe. It really does help the channel. And again, if you want to see me do something in particular, leave a comment below or just leave a comment on any feedback you have. Thanks again for watching. We will see you next time.